Welcome to Category 5 Technology TV. This is episode number 515 for August the 2nd, 2017. So nice to have you here. Tonight we've got a jam-packed show for you, and of course, these two peeps are here with me.
What?
We have a wicked cool, itty-bitty media player that is going to play your videos, your slideshows, your pictures, your music, all on the big screen with just the touch of a button, if even that. Stick around. We're going to show you how that works, how it comes together, and you can pick those up at cat5.tv/agptech. Jeff Weston is filling in the newsroom. What do you got for us tonight?
All right, here's what's coming up in the Category 5.tv newsroom. The UK government is stepping things up in the high-speed infrastructure department. A biodegradable car is undergoing testing and looks like it will be roadworthy within a few weeks. Volvo is having a hard time getting their autonomous vehicles to work in Australia because the kangaroos keep hopping around in front of them. And John Romero, one of the creators of Doom 2, put his floppies up on eBay and landed a sale of more than $3,000 after promising to sign them. Stick around, the full details are coming up later in the show.
This is Category 5 Technology TV.
Our live recordings are trusted only to solid-state drives by Kingston Technology. Revive your computer with improved performance and reliability over traditional hard drives with Kingston SSDs.
Category 5 TV streams live with Telestream Wirecast and Nimble Streamer. Tune in live every week on Roku, Kodi, and other HLS video players. For local showtimes, visit category5.tv.
Category 5.tv is a member of the Tech Podcast Network. If it's tech, it's here. cat5.tv/TPN and the International Association of Internet Broadcasters, cat5.tv/IAIB.
Welcome to the show. This is Category 5 Technology TV. Our website is category5.tv. That's our whole network, so you'll find a great plethora of programming there, from video gaming to faith to technology and drone flight. Check it out, category5.tv. Yeah, gaming is, it kind of blankets Mind Test in there, but yeah,
well, I
absolutely hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I realize it's that, but Mind Test is so freaking cool.
I wasn't going to get so detailed, like tech. Oh, don't forget Linux. Don't forget computers and cameras.
See, there you go.
They all kind of fall in there, Jeff. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm Robbie Ferguson. It's nice to see you.
Yeah, I'm Shelley De Silva.
And I'm Jeff Weston.
And tonight, we've got a great show planned for you. First, right out the gate, we're going to jump right into it. We've got a cool little device. Sasha, back on episode 510, you'll remember, was asking about what she should do for a display at her wedding.
Ooh.
And my suggestion was, you know what, keep it simple. She was thinking Raspberry Pi all the way. Let's build this thing that we can, fandangled, and it'll be steampunked out, and it'll be amazing. But really, when it comes to your special day, I'm like, just simplify.
Yep.
Been there, done that. I've filmed some weddings, and one of the biggest mistakes people can make is overcomplicating things, adding a bunch of stress, adding like trinkets and technology that could have problems. And and I love Raspberry Pi. Don't get me wrong. That's nothing to do with this.
I like Strawberry Pi.
But when it comes to the technology of just getting video playing on a screen, I want it to be so super dead simple. I am so sick and tired of having to pull out a laptop computer, run a big long 50-foot HDMI cable to a TV, up the wall, and
it's cumbersome.
You've been there, you've done that, right? Church sanctuaries and lobbies that have big, thick HDMI cables running up the wall to get to the TVs and all that kind of stuff, running into the back of a great big computer that's using 800 watts of electricity. You know what I'm saying. I want a device that I can just plug in, turn on, and play. Done.
Simple.
Yep.
Wouldn't that be just nice?
And you're right. You want simple on your wedding day.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's just a perfect example of where the simplicity is very, very helpful. Plug it in, turn it on, you're done. Go get married, girl. But in my rec room, I don't want to have to pull out my laptop every time, or when the kids want to watch a show on YouTube, have to pull out my laptop, and now I can't use my laptop because the kids are using it on the TV.
Yeah, two devices.
Yeah.
Parent problems.
I know. So I've got a device for you tonight. We're going to be looking at this. cat5.tv/AGP Tech. This is, as the box says, mini HD media player.
Me.
It exists. All of our dreams have come true. This is the one. So do we do the unboxing?
I think it only makes sense.
It always starts with an unboxing, and for which I have a nice little SJ4000 over here,
Nice.
which I'll just fire up so that we can get right in there on the box for you. Let's bring this up. Bring that right up here. There we go. That's the sound that tells us that the SJ cam is coming on.
Nice. I like my SJ cam.
I do too. I like
nice.
SJ cams very, very much. Let's see if I get video from it though. Oh, it's in battery save mode.
Oh dear.
The joys of live TV.
I know, and the unboxing video of... I actually have a lot of cameras out on loan right now, so we're like makeshifting with whatever I've got here in the studio.
Right.
Let's see what I can do.
It's too bad we couldn't like sync up a cell phone or something to it.
I could do that.
What
yeah.
connection do you need? Like,
Do you want to try?
Would my cell phone work?
You guys want to... We'll hack this. We're just going to fade to black, and then when we come back, we're gonna have this all working for you. We'll be right back.
Up to par.
Now we're fancy. Hey, Shell. You're a little pixelated there.
Oh.
It's okay. We're using Miracast directly to Telestream Wirecast. A little pixelation there at 4K, that's for sure, but definitely worth a shot.
Wow.
There
It'll
we go.
do.
Where's our little... Do you have a tripod? Or?
Do you need me to hold the camera?
Do I have a tripod?
He's got hands.
Yeah.
It's like, boom, there we go. All right. Nice. Now
the
y'all can see
nose
the logo.
shot.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
the
here
money
we go.
shot.
Our unboxing of the mini HD media player. You ready for this? All the things that we go through for you, folks. Oh, okay, we've got a instruction manual.
There we go.
Which we probably won't need much of because it's simple, remember? I must have said cheese. See that? My camera takes pictures automatically when I say the word cheese. Okay, here we go.
Oh, there
So
it
I got a
is
picture
again.
of that. Ooh, cheese. Did it take it?
Yeah.
It totally took
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Okay,
funny.
so here's the device. You guys can see that. I know we're just using Miracast, and it's kind of, it's not quite as good a quality as we're used to, but we've got USB and SD
Oh, yeah,
card
we need the
input.
light.
Look at
Nice.
that, okay? We've got HDMI output. We've got optical output, VGA output, and AV output.
Whoa.
That means it's compatible with old-style TVs as well. And that's all there is to it. Then we've got some buttons on the top for play, fast forward, rewind, all that kind of stuff.
Wow.
Get further into the box here. We've got a couple more things. I do see an AV converter cable that gives us red, yellow, and white. So that's for our old-style TV. Nice.
Does anybody have an old style TV anymore?
You know what?
I
It'll
remember
also...
plugging those in.
Oh, yeah. It'll let you plug into anything. It works with anything. Brilliant. Okay, there's our power adapter. Sweet. Don't need to put batteries in this bad boy. And a remote control.
Wow.
And that's it. More instructions. I do see more instructions in the bottom there.
Yeah.
Is
There
it
we go.
IR remote?
It is. There you can tell because it's got the little infrared
yes, okay.
light on the end
Neat.
there. Okay. So this device is, like I say, super easy. No fussing with wires. Obviously light on the electricity usage, and it's just a 5-volt adapter, and it's just going to be, you could Velcro that to the back of your TV
Oh,
or
simple.
whatever, and it's just hidden away. So the key things here is that, like, you can just get your USB flash drive, load it up with videos or pictures or whatever else, plug it in here, and assuming everything works, we just unboxed it, but
Right.
we're going to plug it in tonight and see how this actually works.
Awesome.
Any questions thus far?
Operating systems that it works with, file formats.
Doesn't need any. It has no platform dependency as far as operating system goes, because it is its own device.
Perfect.
So it's not a computer device. You don't need to. It's not a peripheral for a computer. It is its own standalone device. So you don't.
So there's
need
no
to
internal hard drive to load files to it. It's all through the USB. Okay.
It's all just
Neat.
a USB stick, plug it in, or an SD card, plug it in.
Right.
So that said, if you take pictures on an SD or a micro SD card, you can immediately take that out of your camera, plug them in here, and boom, they're up on the screen.
Good to go.
At a wedding. Another example at a wedding. It's pretty traditional to rush out really, really fast, get the photos developed on prints, and then lay them out on a table, make a nice little collage or something,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Photo
Wouldn't it be
book.
cool for the photographer or somebody with a camera to be able to snap a bunch of nice pictures, immediately put them on here, play them in the reception hall, so that by the time everyone gets to the reception hall, the wedding pictures are already up on display.
Yeah.
On the TV, in a slideshow.
Modern
that'd be awesome.
technology.
Yeah. Instantly from an SD card slot.
We used to have to wait hours or weeks for that sort of service.
Or an hour.
Now it's an hour.
I remember as a photographer having to run out to Walmart,
Yeah.
get the 1 hour instant photo, and then run back, and we'd do like photo books and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And people would take them home as favors.
Slide it
and stuff like
in
that.
and-
Yeah. So capabilities as far as this goes, it is 1080p. You can downscale to 720p if your TV doesn't support it. It's got
Okay.
multiple different frequencies.
File formats.
Neat.
File formats. Okay, so I mentioned video. It also supports audio
'Kay.
and pictures.
Perfect.
Okay, so now I mentioned pictures as well. The formats themselves, I noticed here, Shell, that it's on the box.
Oh,
So, RMVB and RM, so real media.
Yep.
I think that's a dying or dead technology, but hey, it supports it. H263, H264, MOV, MP4, M4V, MPEG 1 and 2, VOB files, MPEG 4, XVID, DIVX, Windows Media Video, WMV, 7, VC1, MKV, AVI, Telesync, TP, VOB. It's in there twice because it's awesome. PMP, FLV, and then it says, and so on. I happen to know that it.
and so on.
I happen to know that it supports even more modern formats than that because I've tested.
Wow.
And read on the website. Supported audio formats, everything that you would expect, right? Like MP3, WMA, AFE, FLAC, OGG, APE, AAC, AC3, DTS, and so on. It actually says that. It's like, yeah, we kind of support everything here, folks.
Yeah.
And then picture format, it says JPEG, GIF,
Yeah.
bitmap, ping.
No TIFF?
And so on.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
The
guessing
catch-all.
TIFF is in
No
the,
raw
yeah,
files?
is in there. Yeah.
what's going on?
What about BMP?
It's in there. Bitmap.
Oh, my
Bitmap.
goodness.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to have to make a file format and see if it shows up in the so on.
That
you
would be
should.
kind of cool to try.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. Okay. So looking at this from a usability standpoint, I
Yes.
mentioned weddings, reception halls, in the rec room,
Right. Yeah.
church lobbies, great examples. Can you think of anywhere else that this kind of thing would be? Going to the cottage.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Load up the USB flash drive.
Yep.
Or a USB external hard drive, for that matter.
Yeah.
And plug it in. It's USB.
Now, I know a lot of businesses now are starting to get TV on the wall that has
Yeah.
announcements about the business that might
Oh,
just be
yeah.
even like it's some sort of a JPEG file or something.
Sure.
You could rotate through on those.
That'd be cool.
Can you
Simple.
actually?
Wow.
Can you
let's-
actually do that?
Should we find out?
Sure.
Okay. When we come back, I'm going to plug all this in. We're going to give it a look. We're going to bring it up on your screen. We're going to show you the interface, how it works. I've got my USB flash drive, which, as the host of Category 5 TV, I've always got videos on here. So stick around. We're going to show you how that looks and how it operates in just a couple of moments. Don't go anywhere.
Now here's another great way you can support the shows you love from the Category 5.tv network by shopping at Gearbest.
That's right, Jeff. cat5.tv/Gearbest. It's an online store for the geek streak in you.
Or the loved ones.
Well, of course. I mean, especially your loved ones, right? Because cat5.tv/Gearbest, quite frankly, has all of the greatest tech gifts that you could ever hope for at rock-bottom prices.
Do they have cell phones?
You betcha. Cat5.tv/Gearbest has a wide assortment of unlocked Android cell phones and tablets.
What about consumer electronics? Those make a great gift.
Absolutely. From high-tech watches to action cameras, headphones, even virtual reality headsets.
Cat5.tv/Gearbest has you covered. They literally have it all, Jeff. Literally.
Really?
It's like a superstore right from the comfort of your own chair at your computer through the interweb.
Yeah. There's no way they have it all.
It's true.
It's just a bunch of random electronics.
Test me.
What about clothes?
Yep. Both men and women, fashionable apparel at rock-bottom super-duper prices.
Kind of like this.
Well, look at this coat. What do you think? It's a slimming mock leather jacket.
I love it.
It's available for less than $30 plus free shipping at cat5.tv/Gearbest.
Yeah, all right. You kind of got me there.
Wow. Any other questions for me, Jeff?
Now that the winter has passed, flying season. Do they have any good deals on, say, drone copters?
Oh my goodness! Well, check this out. Dude, they have everything. Check out over 500 various drones. And not only that, they're available marked down by about 30 to up to 63% off the regular price.
Love it. What's the website again?
Well, you're going to find Gearbest on our partners pages for any of your favorite Category 5 TV shows like New Every Day, Category 5 Technology TV, The Pixel Shadow. But of course, if you want to shop absolutely right now and you want to go straight to the site, all you have to do is visit cat5.tv/Gearbest.
See, that's easy. cat5.tv/Gearbest.
That's right. Happy shopping. Welcome back. This is Category 5 Technology TV, and I'm about to plug in the HDMI. I've got the power in here into our AGP Tech device, and you can get this at cat5.tv/AGP Tech. So now it's already instantly up on my screen.
Boom.
I noticed it just came right up. Wow. And there's the interface. Let's grab the remote control, and let's see, pointed at that. There we go. So we've got, from the left, files, music, movie, photo, and settings.
Nice.
So should I just plug in my USB flash drive and see what happens?
I think you should.
I think I should too. All right.
I feel like all of these are setup questions. Like, what if I said no?
These are all leading questions.
We have to cooperate.
I like you guys to be participating. That's all.
Fair enough.
What do you think, children? That sounds great, Dad.
Yeah.
Let's do that. You know, it's just how we do as parents. Okay, movie. I've got my USB flash drive plugged in. You saw that. Okay, so it shows me already USB
neat.
Device, smart card, and CD-ROM. I guess, what, could you plug in a USB CD-ROM drive, I guess?
Maybe.
I suppose. That must be my disc. Scuzzy disc. And then these are episodes of Category 5 that have happened. And so let's go to one like 511. Okay, so I see screenshots, videos, MP4 files. And that's really all that you're going to find here. So if I click on, say, Sasha's News, resume playback. Oh, obviously I've already been playing it at one
Here are the
point.
stories we're covering this week.
Wow. Look at that.
Nice. Automatic.
Just like that.
So simple.
I love that there. It asked me if I wanted to resume.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in the middle of a movie and you've stopped it and then come back to it and had to try to find your spot?
But it even
with one of these?
that's impressive.
Yeah.
Where did it know that from?
It knew that because I actually, truth be told, I have another one of these devices.
Okay.
And I've tried it just to be sure that this was going to work. But it works smashingly well. Oh, who are those charming fellows?
Wow.
Those some good-looking dudes right there.
Okay, so back. I push back on the remote. Let's go right back. I want to go to, you know what? Instead of being in movie mode, let's just go to files. So I can just click on anything that I want and see how it interacts with it. Let's go back to that same episode. And then I'll go in here. Okay, so I've got screenshots. This is what I wanted to see. So these are just screen grabs from the episode. So if I push OK on that, there you go. It's just pictures from the show, right? But boom, look at that.
Transitions.
It actually has
It even does
transitions. Oh my goodness.
Oh, so it uses different transitions.
Sweet.
Nice.
Good times.
Yeah. Nice randomizing.
And that was as simple as, so I've got my USB flash drive with some JPEG files, and I've simply clicked on one.
Nice.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it just randomizes the transitions.
So even further takes us to, hey, this would be perfect as a slideshow device of some sort, right? It just keeps going. cool. Okay, so now if we go back and go back one more, and then I've got all these videos. The Eric's
Now,
Black
if there's
Talent
different
finally
videos, like
got
short,
it up
say
in the
5-second clips,
It's-
will it transition between each one?
May.
Or when it
Would
ends?
it I would expect that video, it wouldn't do the transitions.
Okay.
It would just go from one video to the
Yeah,
next
that's what I mean.
seamlessly.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Okay.
But also, you can set it to loop, so it's perfect for like a lobby display or something.
Oh, right.
Like that.
Okay. Yeah.
And you can set it for autoplay.
Oh, settings, yeah.
Should we take a look at that?
Yeah. Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness. I'm loving
okay.
this thing.
Yeah. Let's go back here. I'm going to push the settings button on my remote control here. So we've got language. Just in case English is not your first language, hey, look at this.
Whoa.
Nice.
Huh.
Okay, back. Screensaver. I guess
After 2 minutes, right?
that's cool. I'll turn mine off. Video output mode. Oh, I just spotted that we're in 720p mode right now. So what would happen if I change to 1080p? So I'm going to go down to HDMI, 1080p, 60 hertz, because I'm here in Canada. Boom. There we go. You can see
Nice.
immediately a slight resolution increase, eh? It's just a little bit clearer. Audio
Yeah.
output mode. We've got the optical outputs or just normal over the HDMI or through AV. Autoplay. What do you want to autoplay when you plug in your stick? Movies, music, or
Neat.
photos?
That is so
Nice.
neat.
I'm going to say movies because I know I've got videos on here.
Right.
But you could say just, hey, autoplay all my music when I plug in my drive. Autoplay all my photos. Perfect for slideshows or lobbies. Autoplay DVD. Again, I guess the optical is going to be a USB device. Auto detect HDMI. That's awesome. And we've got restore factory default. So let's go back. And now I'm going to just simply unplug my drive.
Right.
I'm going to plug it back in. I'm going to just switch screens so that you can see it, but I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, plug. And it's in. Let's see what happens, because I've set that setting.
Does it autoplay? Oh.
There we go.
Oh, look at that.
There it
Nice. Nature Sounds of Ontario, Canada. I just happen to have that on there. You can
Wow.
also get it through our website, category5.tv, if you're into that kind of thing. So
Nature sounds.
now I'm going to unplug it. And it just goes right back
You
to the
killed
menu.
nature.
Oh. How cool is that?
Killing nature?
No, being able to plug in my USB flash drive. So you load it up with anything, pictures, videos, audio, plug it in, it auto plays, you're good to go. Plus it's got the controls on the controller, and it has buttons on the top. If you lose your controller or it's not handy or
Yeah.
your batteries are dead or whatever, that's fine. You're still able to operate it.
Wow. Sounds to me like Sasha's going to have a pretty simple wedding.
Sounds pretty easy. We got that taken care of.
That's
anyways,
right.
Yeah.
that part.
Your whole wedding's taken care of.
There
we
you go.
figured out the
Well, we
video.
got the slideshow. Just don't forget your flash drive like Robbie would. Hey, I mentioned on episode 511 that I lent you
yeah.
a camera.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
How am I going to record this?
Yeah. I need an SD card. Come on. I'm like, hey, check this out. All you have to do is turn it on and it just starts. No disc.
Yeah. Oh, just like
I
me.
charged the batteries for you. I put it in a waterproof
Polished
case for
it.
you.
Yeah.
I put it on a selfie stick for
Yeah.
you. And I wiped the SD card.
Yep.
And then didn't put it on in the camera.
Something probably came up.
Idiot!
There's always that one
how it
step
goes.
you miss.
Yeah.
Yes.
Always.
Oh, yeah. And it's always that. Remember, we went to Legoland and I did the same thing.
Yes, that's right.
I was
Yeah.
hunting around trying to find an
Yeah.
SD card. I've got all
Are
my
you
camera
serious?
gear, and I'm looking around so I found a cell phone shop to sell me a cheap
Yes.
SD card.
The frustrating thing is
Brutal.
you asked, and I was like, no. That morning I had one in my car, and I'm
Oh,
like,
yes.
I'm not going to leave this in here in case
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
breaks into my car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, brutal.
Goodness me. Okay, back to our mini HD media player. Any questions? Shelley, you mentioned...
Oh, yeah.
C128D had one?
Who? Oh, yes.
You're the one who told me. What?
C128D says, if that device could play PowerPoint presentations, I could sell a lot of them to churches for their lobby announcements display.
PowerPoint.
Right. Okay. That's a whole different can of worms. Because PowerPoint are not images. They're not videos.
Right.
They're
PPT
They're like
extensions.
slideshows. Yeah, PPT.
Yeah.
But you can export each frame to an image, can't you?
Yeah.
On PowerPoint? Boom.
No transitions,
Okay.
though.
I don't care what you're using. If you're using PowerPoint, LibreOffice. Hey, we've got transitions built into the machine. Remember?
Right? Yeah, that's right.
I've got transitions.
The transitions are built into the player. So we don't have to worry about the fact that images do not carry the transitions.
There you go.
Let's see how this goes. Okay, Jeff said it. We can convert to PNG or JPEG or
Yeah.
images of some sort. I don't care if you're using PowerPoint. I don't care if you're using LibreOffice, OpenOffice, whatever. I'm going to show you on LibreOffice Impress how to convert your PowerPoint file to images. And then we're going to try this.
Okay.
Impress is part of LibreOffice. It's absolutely free. It comes with Linux. It's included on Debian 9. And if you're on
Nice.
Windows, Mac, Linux, whatever, you can install it. It's absolutely free. Go to LibreOffice.org, and I'll put the link below for you. So let's get on to, I'm just going to bring up Google and do a search for PowerPoint sample. And I find one here that is samplevideos.com, and looks like they've got a couple of examples here. I'm going to grab one here and open it with LibreOffice Impress. Why am I doing it with Impress? Because, again, I don't care what you're using to create your PowerPoints. LibreOffice, and we talked about this on episode number 510 when we were talking about differences in desktop environments. LibreOffice will open anything, whether it's from Microsoft Office or a free Office suite. So it will work for everyone. So, and it's absolutely free. So let's just do that. So I'm going to open this PPT file. Notice it is a PPT file, Microsoft PowerPoint presentation, PPT. And I'm going to open it with free LibreOffice Impress. Let's see what happens. There it is. So their demo, if I hit F5, is how to use PowerPoint. Let's scroll through. There you go. So that's what it looks like. First thing I notice, I've got a 16:9 TV. The presentation is in 4:3. See the black bars on the left and right?
Yes.
First thing I want to do is correct that. Now, you could export to images, as you say.
Yes.
And then you could take them into GIMP and go through rescaling them and everything. But that's a boatload of work. Let's make it really, really easy for you. So do it from the get-go. So click on the first slide if you like. Click on slide. And you notice, okay, everything is grayed out. That means that this is a read-only document. So this document is open in read-only mode. There you go. So click Edit Document. Then go Slide. Slide Properties. First screen you see is paper format. Why Microsoft and LibreOffice still consider it paper when it's a presentation? Like, how many of you have printed a PowerPoint presentation?
I did a few weeks ago.
Did you?
Yeah. It was my sermon notes.
Did you like go like this for the transitions?
No, it was my sermon notes. I had a PowerPoint presentation because I was speaking for Father's Day at church.
Nice.
And printed it off, and so I just had it all right there.
There you go.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I think Pastor Jay does it too.
Wonderful. So you actually had a reason to print. I didn't. I couldn't think of one. You just gave me one. Fantastic.
The only one.
Well, I was preaching. Well, then. Okay.
My sermon notes.
Yes. All right. Format.
You have
Look,
those?
all kinds of paper, right? Then screen 16:9.
Ah, there we go.
Click
that.
it. Click it. Hit OK. Ba-doom.
Oh,
nice.
Okay. Hit
That's what we
F5.
like.
Now we're filling the
Ooh.
space. Now we're the boss of it. There we go. As long as we're not cutting anything off, we are happy. We can reposition things as we need to.
Oh, fancy fence.
Ooh, look at those fancy transitions. That we're not going to see, but that's okay. So let's go back to LibreOffice Impress, just like this. We've converted it to 16:9. Now, super simple. File. Export. And let's throw it on my desktop. I'm going to create a folder called Test. And in that folder, I'm going to change my format to HTML document Impress. And then hit Save. Now, and the reason we're doing HTML document is we're tricking it into saying, hey, we're going to turn this into a web page. So take all those slides and make them into web pages for me, which is going to use images. So new design. Apparently the last one was my kids playing on my computer, and they created Fart. That's literally how it goes, folks. This
Can't be any
parenting
worse
thing.
than Luke's dump.
Yes. Okay, so just hit next a bunch of times. Everything default is fine, except when we get here. I want to save it as PNG is probably the best format. High quality. Give me the big ones. And everything else looks good. Next. No, I don't care. Next. Yeah, looks good. Create. Give it a name. Test. Okay. There we go. So now, if I close out of this, I don't need to save that. Minimize that. Now I've got a folder here called test. And look at this. I've got HTML files, I've got ping files, I've got thumbnail files. So let's view this. Yeah. Let's view this as a list. Let's sort by type. And let's grab all of our IMG number files. We don't want the thumbs. We just want the IMG files. And create a new folder. We're going to call this photos. And then paste them. And now I've got only the ones that are IMG 0, 1, 2, 3. And if I click on them, what do they look like?
That was so simple.
Our slides. Wasn't that easy?
How did I not know about this feature before?
You know now. Welcome to
knowing is half
Category
the battle.
5 Technology TV. That's how it goes. You enter the show, you go, what? How did I not know that before?
What is happening right
and you
now?
leave the show knowing something that you didn't know. That's our hope.
If you don't know, now you know.
That's exactly right, Shell. That's why you're here, to break it all down for us. I'm going to throw this on my flash drive. Just stick that into my laptop here. I think there's a USB port over there somewhere. There we go. Okay. And copy all those over. That's fine. I'm going to copy that. And then on my flash drive, if I can push the right buttons, I'm going to create a new folder called PPT. In the PPT folder, I'm going to throw all those things. So keep in mind, this is for the church lobby. This is for the business who has a PowerPoint slideshow created, but they don't have a way to play it on the TV at this point. So they get one of these devices, and lo and behold, it's going to be amazing. So those are all on that flash drive under PPT. I'm going to eject, and then I'm going to physically eject, and then simply plug in my USB flash drive to the micro HDMI player. And it's going to start playing videos instantly.
Right, because we have the
instantly,
autoplay.
because I've got the autoplay turned on. So I'm going to have to hit back. And then I'm going to press Files. I'm going to browse to that PPT folder that I created. Let's see if we can find her here. PPT. There it was. Okay, ready for it, folks? Image 0. Let her rip.
Look at that.
Oh, but it is centered instead of full.
Oh, maybe that's an
Oh,
option.
you know what? Can I just try an experiment?
Yeah.
Remember how I changed it to 1080p?
Yes.
Maybe we need to have it. Maybe this is only outputting 720p files. So it's just a theory. I just want to test it. Let's go back to video. Was it video output mode? And then down to HDMI 720p 60 hertz. I just want to test that theory, folks. Files. Let's get back there. Scroll.
I wonder if you could press up if it would go to the bottom of the list.
I bet you could. That would have been smart, eh, Robbie? It's right at the bottom. Is that going to give me... It does.
It's a little bit bigger.
It does make a difference. So,
Okay.
It does. Yeah.
what that tells me is that it's... Oh, and I love the transitions are there. So what that tells me is that it does not necessarily rescale the images. Okay? So you would want to create these, perhaps, at the right resolution. But I want to try one more thing. There's a zoom button on my remote. And there we go. There we go. Okay, so I can actually zoom in...
Wow.
on the screen. So that's the default. That's zoomed in and it fits perfectly.
Perfect.
Okay, so I'm just going to let that play so you can see the transitions. If I've done it right.
Maybe when you zoom, you have to hit play again. Oh, it's paused.
Oh, maybe if you zoom, it does not. It pauses it. Okay.
Interesting.
See, this is why I love live unboxings.
It's fun. And we learn this stuff together. So I think what you would have to do is now change the size of those files to fit the 720p crop. So how
That's
would
if you
we
care about having the little black
But you
box.
probably do. You absolutely do. And
Oh, you
because
want
we're
full screen.
Oh, and because we're on Linux, we can do this. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to plug this back into my laptop. Watch this, folks.
Here comes the magic.
Yeah. The magic. Don't kill the magic. Seriously, don't kill it. All right. Okay. I wanted to actually see if Mogrify is installed. Mogrifty? No. know. Mogrify. Yes, it's installed. If you don't have Mogrify, it'll say not installed, and you can install it. Perfect. It's part of Image Magic. Okay, so I'm going to go to Media, and then there must be a folder there. Robbie, 128 gigabyte, PPT. Now, watch this. This is destructive. I'm going to warn you. So make sure you have a backup of these files if they're critical. Do not run this on a folder unless it's redundant, because I'm about to change the size of all these images in one fell swoop. Mogrify dash, I believe it was, now I haven't done this in so long. I'm going to try it. Dash resize, and we're going to do 1280 by 720 star.ping. And open one. And check on the right-hand side. It's 1024 by 576, so it's still the old file format. So what did I do? Mogrify, unable to open image. Oh, it's looking for the image first. Maybe it's just a dash resize. Let's try it.
They're all blinking.
They're blinking like they're regenerating for sure. There we go. It was dash resize, not dash resize. Okay? So I know I'm doing 720p, so that's 1280 by 720. 1080p is 1920 by 1080.
Right.
So keep that in mind. Mogrify now rescaled all these. It upscaled. That's what it looks like on my computer. Now, eject that drive.
Here I thought we were doing just one feature. We're covering like 3 different things.
Well, you know,
it's amazing.
Sometimes things come up and it's like, you know what? This would be really neat.
I know, but I love how it works out. It's like, hey, we're going to do this, and we're going to teach you this, and then this.
Okay. Thanks, Jeff. I've Mogrified it. There. Plug it in. I'm going to have to stop the video again, because it's going to autoplay. Right, Shell?
Yep.
All right. And back.
Oh, you killed nature again.
Not yet. There we go.
Oh, now it's dead.
That's my favorite. It's one of my episodes called Green Frogs on Mayor's Marsh.
Yep.
And beautiful stuff. If you're into nature sounds, really relaxing. Really, really nice.
Okay.
Okay.
See if you can go up.
Yeah, good idea. Okay, up. There we go.
Oh, look at that.
Nice. Okay. Look, I got the bloopers, folks. You don't get to see the things that I have. Oh, it would have been quicker just to go down.
Yeah, it would have.
All right, PPT.
But at least you know it goes up.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got these crazy tildes, the backups. Neat. Okay, ready? Image 0. Perfect fit.
Oh, man.
And it's playing.
Whew.
So I think we're going to get our transitions this time.
Yeah.
Look at that, folks.
Wow.
Beaut.
That's pro right there.
So tonight we've learned about this device. We've learned how to convert a PowerPoint slideshow into images. And then we've learned how to use Mogrify in order to modify the scale of these images so that they're going to perfectly fit the 720p or 1080p canvas so that they display perfectly. And the transitions are provided for you. So there you go, C128D.
And I was going to say, we made C128D happy.
Yep.
I hope that it makes all of your church customers happy as well, because here is probably the lightest weight, way easier to install. I love Raspberry Pi, okay? Don't get me wrong, but that is so easy to install. And if anything ever happens to it, it's dirt cheap to replace. It's there's no moving parts, no fans. Shelly, this has been plugged in this whole episode. I'm just going to unplug everything from it, and I want you to tell me how hot that is.
Very little.
Any heat coming off that at all?
Not cooking an egg.
Raspberry Pi does generate some heat.
Oh.
It feels like it hasn't been on, truthfully.
Yeah.
It just feels like and it's got a nice aluminum kind of body here, plastic around here. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's great for people. Like, I mean, you're talking about the Raspberry Pi is great, but if somebody doesn't know how to deal with the coding side of Raspberry Pi, it could be daunting.
It's it's a computer.
Yeah.
This is just, it's a player. Yeah. You want to play videos, you want to play slideshows, there you go. Done.
My kids could use that.
Absolutely. And they should. It would be very convenient.
You going to buy them one?
Absolutely. Absolutely, I will. I hope that, are they watching? Now
Probably
I'm
not.
Now I'm committed. Okay.
Oh, dude.
I don't have to now.
Yeah.
I'm not watching.
I'll ban them from all technology for this episode.
There we go, folks. Well, this is Category 5 Technology TV. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Jeff is filling in for Sasha Dermatis tonight.
I am.
Shelley is filling in for Henry Bailey Brown. And Jeff could sometimes be over here. We've done the whole switcheroo this week.
Yeah.
I know.
So you ready to take the news? It's been a while, man.
It's been a long
Sasha
while.
got in here and she's like, get away from my news desk.
I know.
Oh. Oh.
And here's Jeff. He's taking over tonight.
It's great.
Fantastic. All right, take it away.
Here are the stories we're covering this week in the Category 5.tv newsroom. The UK government is stepping things up in the high-speed infrastructure department. A biodegradable car is undergoing testing and looks like it will be roadworthy within a few weeks. Volvo is having a hard time getting their autonomous vehicles to work in Australia because the kangaroos keep hopping around in front of them. And John Romero, one of the creators of Doom 2, put his floppies on eBay and landed a sale of more than $3,000 after promising to sign them. These stories are coming right up. Don't go anywhere.
Jeff Weston,
Yeah, man.
you're building a brand new, beautiful website,
What?
aren't you?
No. Am I?
Oh, you're a terrible actor.
What?
This is where acting comes into play.
Oh, I didn't know we were acting.
You're supposed to act.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
Yeah, I'm building a really cool website. Are you building a really cool website? You need hosting. One of the things about a hosting account is you don't want to have limitations put on your website.
It's true.
How much hard drive space do you have? How many email accounts? How many domains can point to it? Well, we've got an amazing deal for you. For a very limited time, cat5.tv/Dreamhost, for just $5 and a bit of change per month, you are going to get unlimited website hosting, unlimited email accounts on that hosting service. You are also going to receive a free domain name.
Ooh.
So your own .com
Nice.
to put that amazing website that you've been working on
It's true.
there. If you want to build a WordPress site, fine. Sign up, cat5.tv/Dreamhost.
Just don't put Panama Papers on it.
Just don't do it. But hey, it's a great deal, folks. Best deal you're going to find. $5 and change per month. Go to cat5.tv/Dreamhost.
I'm Jeff Weston, and here are the top stories for the week of August 2nd, 2017. The UK government recently launched a £400 million fund to boost investment in full fibre broadband. The aim is to offer speeds of up to 1 gigabits per second to households and businesses. Now, rather than relying on copper cables to connect them to roadside cabinets, fiber optic cables will run directly to their properties. The plan announced by the Chancellor in November called a drop in the ocean compared to what will be needed to make full fiber the norm. Although many households and organizations do not currently need 1 gigabit per second speeds, the idea is to provide a future-proof solution. The government is tapping private investors to bring the total sum to £1 billion. And the money will be managed and invested by 2 fund managers. Until now, the UK government's focus has been to deliver super fast broadband speeds, meaning 24 megabits per second or more. It's pledged that 95% of UK properties will have this by the end of the year and 100% by the end of 2020. BT Telecom's infrastructure division OpenReach has said it believes that 2 million premises will have full fiber by the end of 2020, but it aims to provide speeds of up to 330 megabits per second to a further 10 million premises via a copper-based technology known as G.Fast by the same date.
Nice.
Now, a car made from biodegradable natural materials has passed road safety tests in the Netherlands. TU Ecomotive, a student team from Eindhoven University of Technology, unveiled Lena earlier this year. The 4-seater's lightweight structure is made from sugar beet and flax, which takes 20% of the energy used to produce today's aluminum or carbon fiber-based cars. The university says the concept car will undergo a few final adaptations before being allowed on public roads within the next few weeks.
Jeff, can I interject? Did you not do a story at one point about a biodegradable vehicle pipe or something? I remember...
I might have.
I think there was a problem with rodents wanting to eat
Oh, yeah,
the
that sounds
parts of
familiar.
this vehicle.
I think that was sometime in season 9.
It was a while ago anyways.
Eek,
But so I'm thinking about that and thinking, do you not learn from your mistakes? So this was a story a long while ago where they were using the insulation in the vehicle was made out of this
Yes. That's
food-based
right.
substance, and rodents were getting in and eating it.
That's right. I do
And it was
remember
causing
that.
all kinds of trouble because the wiring goes through all the insulation and everything. And so now they're going to build a vehicle right out of biodegradable or AKA edible material. I wonder what they're doing to, do we just add some cayenne pepper into the mix? Or what do we do? What do we do?
Well, and I can't help but wonder if you live in a very moist climate. how
It
is
gets really sticky.
Yeah, how is this going to affect your vehicle?
Oh my goodness.
Like, I don't know. I mean, I think there's probably going to be some issues, but I don't know. Maybe it's hard packed, or they use some sort of chemicals to bind it together in a way that it doesn't break up. But you know, is this
Or
one of those
taste
things like when your
delicious.
car breaks down, you can now feed your family for a month? Like,
We're doing a road trip. We're out of gas. We've got a car to eat.
so here, have a door panel.
Yummy. This
Yeah.
tastes like chicken.
Yes, it does.
Everything does, child.
Well, speaking of cars, the relentless march of the self-driving car is in danger of grinding to a halt in Australia because the technology cannot cope with the almighty kangaroo. While other large animals walk, run, trot, kangaroos jump. You think? This has proved all too much for Volvo. In fact, Volvo has been trying to solve the kangaroo problem for nearly 2 years, having sent experts to examine them in their natural habitat in 2015. Now, there's more than 16,000 kangaroo collisions on Australia's roads, which cost the insurance industry just over £44 million.
Wow.
The company's been working on tweaking its self-braking system to deal with the problem. Martin Magnuson, Volvo's safety manager, said, "Kangaroos are very unpredictable animals and difficult to avoid, but we're confident we can refine our technology to detect them and avoid collisions on the highway." And to that, the kangaroos said, "Yeah, right, mate." Despite the company's best efforts, Volvo's large animal detection system has yet to crack the problem. Nevertheless, Volvo remains confident that we'll have solved the conundrum by the time its self-driving cars are available in 2020. Kangaroos are kind of a big animal.
They're big
They're
and
huge.
they are maniacal.
I know, but
Like you picture a bunny rabbit that just bounces. No, these things are like.
but do you not think that for the size of a kangaroo, I mean, like those,
They're tall.
Me.
yeah, exactly. They could stand 6 feet or higher. You'd think it would see this massive thing going boing, 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 and go, "Hey, there's a large jumping object. I need to be careful." To me, that seems simple programming, but I don't.
But how would it
Program cars.
predict course of direction for the kangaroo? That's the thing. Like, is it just going to pull over and stop every time a kangaroo hops by?
Maybe
That'd be funny.
it's better safe than sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Just drive into the ditch.
Exactly.
We have avoided all kangaroo collisions.
That's right.
We don't want to say how,
Yeah.
but we have done it.
I hope they don't use one of the beat cars.
Yeah.
Volvo doesn't go to beat cars.
If
'cause
this
then-
all came
then
together?
then I could just see the kangaroos going, "I'm going to eat that."
Yeah, coming at you like a maniac. And it can't stop.
Yeah, I don't think, I don't know. I've seen kangaroos get on their back or on their tail
Oh,
and
right.
kick.
Yeah.
I don't think many cars would survive that.
No.
They're strong.
They
All
are.
right. Speaking of not surviving, if you want to play the original version of Doom 2, which I always got slaughtered in, the game will set you back just £1.49 during the current Steam Summer Sale.
Nice.
If you want a boxed copy of the original floppy version, circa 1994, that's a trip back in time, there's a copy available on eBay right now for $75. But if you want Doom 2 floppy disks that were once owned and potentially signed by Doom co-creator John Romero, you'll need to pay over $3,000. John Romero himself posted original Doom 2 discs, 3.5-inch floppies PC on eBay and promoted the listing via Twitter. The auction drew 84 bids from 31 distinct bidders over 3 days, ending this morning with a winning bid of $3,150. "I will sign these discs if you like," Romero wrote in the eBay description.
Wow.
That's cool. I was a fan of all the Doom games.
Oh, for sure.
Horrible at them, but
I was great at them.
for
And
some
then Unreal Tournament came out. It was the same kind of gameplay. But,
Yes.
But, you know, in VR space, 3D space. That was fun.
I think just to own the original discs.
I did own them. So seeing the picture there, Jeff, takes me back.
Yeah.
I had those. That's like
What?
8 megabytes of gaming glory.
I
right
know.
there.
It's
And
incredible.
if one disc got damaged.
Oh, it was so bad.
Yep.
Yep. Got to go out, buy the whole thing. Good times. I always made copies of my floppies.
Yeah. Onto what?
floppies.
Of another
onto other floppies.
Yep. Well, because that's what I had.
We
Floppies
used
on
to format them 1.44 meg to 2.88 meg. Dual density, so
Yep.
that we could fit
Dual
more space.
density.
Yeah, that's what we called it. That's
Back
what we
in
called
time.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
Stick it
man.
into the computer, copy it over to the RLL and the MFM.
So good.
Yeah.
Good times.
Those were the days.
That's right. All right. Thanks for watching the Category5.tv newsroom. Don't forget to like and subscribe for all your tech news with a slight Linux bias. And for more free content, be sure to check out our website. From the Category5.tv newsroom, I'm Jeff Weston.
Thanks, Jeff. This is Category 5 Technology TV, and our website is category5.tv. Shelley, Jeff, it's been a
Hi.
while, my friends.
I know.
Both of you. You
And then we're
especially.
here.
This is your first time on the stand-up
Yeah,
set.
this is great.
Is this weird?
Love
or
this setup.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you have it. Shelley loves it,
nice.
so it stays. She's in charge.
It was the final vote.
Anything new? Anything new with you guys?
No, I'm actually
You've been
around.
busy and
Yeah.
you're
Nice.
here. Nice.
Yeah, been away from home, living out of town for work, and keeping
Oh,
me very,
man.
very busy. It's
Oh, wow.
You know, I missed my family. My kids have all grown up and gotten married. now.
So good summer so far, though. Two of
Yes,
us?
very hot.
Yeah,
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah, it has been. Other than lots and lots of rain, if we're gonna
Yes.
if we're gonna go there.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that's been good for my lawn. But you know what really sucks? I finally took the time last year, went on vacation, and my garden completely dead because
Right.
that was the drought last
Oh, right. That's
Yes.
right.
summer. So this year, put in a rain barrel, put in an irrigation system, and it has a hose that goes down to my garden, and it has a timer, and every 5 hours for 15 minutes, it uses rainwater to water all of my garden and everything.
What?
And it hasn't stopped raining.
Yes.
So my rain barrel works. It's full. Every day it's full. And I've had absolutely no use for the stupid thing.
No.
Well,
But I'm going to like it when drought comes or when
Yes.
it gets super hot.
and it's insurance, really.
It really is, yeah.
Yeah.
And
see,
it's easy.
I have one outdoor summer project that I keep putting off
Oh, no.
because.
The grass is this long, is it?
Well, yeah, it is. My wife and I have an understanding. I will mop and vacuum, and she will cut the grass.
Oh, yeah?
And simply self-preservation because I'm a ginger. So
I burn easily?
The sun comes
Oh,
out,
sob
and I
story.
turn. I know. It's listen. 3rd-degree burns from sun is just not pleasant.
Mm-hmm.
But no, my one job is we've got these cedars out front that I need to rip out,
Okay.
and I can't get to it because it's always raining.
Are they dead or?
No, they're just annoying.
Oh, they're
What?
taking up too much space.
We'll
Yeah.
take 'em.
I got you.
You can have my
There
cedars.
you go. We've just
There we go.
traded trees. Look at that. Right here on Category 5 TV. Just
Yep.
like that.
Can I have your tree?
I got some
Sure.
rhubarb. Anyone want some rhubarb?
I'll take rhubarb.
There's always
There you go.
a
I got
lot of
raspberry
rhubarb.
bushes coming out the wazoo.
Nice. Yeah.
They're well watered.
Evidently, one thing about the cedar trees, skunks like to hang out in them.
Oh,
Yeah,
buddy.
That's one of the reasons.
Does it come with the skunk? That's the question you need to ask.
Yeah.
Not a bit-
I feel like
Maybe?
there's a story to this. Like,
Maybe?
man, did you just drop a bomb and then just let it sit?
I hope you've been having a fantastic summer so
Yeah.
far. We're looking forward to all that's to come. And
Can't believe it's half over.
No.
this summer, yeah,
no,
already.
no.
Don't say it, Jeff.
No.
Don't speak
I did.
into existence.
I did say it.
Sorry, folks. We're gonna
gonna edit
ending
that
on a
out.
high note, and then Jeff is like, "Summer's almost out."
I didn't say almost. I said I can't believe it's half over.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
It's like half full, half empty.
Exactly.
Yeah, really. Eh?
Summer
It's
is
half
half
I'm like,
started.
summer is great so
Yeah.
far.
Summer has
So
started.
let's
on.
enjoy the rest of it. Let's go and have fun.
Yeah.
Get your drones out. Go to
Yes.
cat5.tv/fly. Check out what we got there.
Yes.
And we will see you again next week. Thank you to these two for being here. Thank you to you.
Bye.
And we'll see you next Wednesday night.
See ya.
Good night.
Bye.